everyone, today I'm going to be getting ready with 100% cruelty-free products, so if you want to see how I got this look, grab yourself a cup of tea and let's get started. First, I'm taking the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer in light medium and using it to cancel out those orangey tones on my lid and create a nice smooth base for the eyeshadows to cling to. And to start off with the eyeshadow, I'm taking Honey Butter from the Too Faced Natural Matte Palette and blending it into my crease. And then I'm taking the Burnt Orange from the Modern Renaissance palette and blending that a little bit higher than the first shade. And now I'm taking Warm Taupe and Raw Sienna and using it to contour my inner corner and to make it look more defined and a little bit higher than it is naturally. I'm just going back in with Raw Sienna and buffing that all over my lid just to make sure everything is nice and seamless. And we have Kylie Cosmetics Ultra Glow in King. This is the prettiest brow bone highlight, inner corner highlight, all over highlight ever. I love it. For liner, I'm using the LA Splash Architect Waterproof Slim Liner, and I heard about this from one of Nikki Tutorial's favorites videos, and if the queen of liner says that this is her favorite liner, you better believe that I'm gonna run to that website and buy it right then. So that's what I did, and she was right. It is the smoothest liquid liner I have ever tried in my entire life. It is the most waterproof liquid liner I've tried as well. It does not smudge. You could literally go in the shower with this, and as long as you don't rub your eyes, it's not gonna come off. So I'm just going in and drawing a very thin line on the outer corner and slowly thickening it up until I have the right angle, and on making sure it's even with my other line on the other side. And then I'm going over with a matte black eyeshadow to kind of make it look more smooth and more matte, and I love the effect that this creates. Just going back in and touching up my eyeshadow, making it a little more intense by adding this Warm Taupe and this dark brown shade from the Charlotte Tilbury palette, just to make everything a little bit more smoky. Now I'm taking Raw Sienna and Burnt Orange and just using that to define my lower lash line, and then I'm cleaning it up with a Q-tip. To prime my face, I'm using the Becca Backlight Priming Filter and massaging that into my skin. For concealer, I'm just dotting 3 dots of that Tarte Shape Tape in light medium underneath my eyes and then blending it in with this cute little $3 oval brush I got from TJ Maxx. It works super well. For brows, I'm taking the Anastasia Dip Brow Pomade in Chocolate and extending that tail a little bit longer and making everything a little bit more even. I'm using my absolute favorite foundation, the Natasha Denona Foundation X in the shade 20 Light Beige, and just putting that on the areas that I need the most coverage, where I have the most discoloration, and then I'm blending it in with this Kaylin foundation brush. It works really well, and it's the only brush that doesn't give me streaks on my face when I use it. I used to use the Real Technique sponge, but this is just a lot easier for me. To set everything, I am using the Laura Mercier translucent powder and dotting that onto the area where I concealed that pimple and just buffing that all over my face. For contour, I am taking that contour shade from the Charlotte Tilbury palette and blending that over my cheekbone, a little up into my hairline, and on my jawline. To contour my nose, I'm just taking that same shade and creating sort of a line that goes in at the center, so you have the thinnest part of your line at the center of your nose and it kind of goes outwards here. For highlight, I'm using the Kylie Cosmetics Ultra Glow in King from her birthday collection. It is so blinding. It's like mirror blinding right here. I mean, I don't know any other highlight that looks like this. It's crazy. So you really need a light hand, and you have to really work it into your skin and blend it in to make sure that it doesn't give you that harsh white look that it kind of has right now. So I'm going to blend that in a little bit more later. Now I'm just taking a tiny bit of that highlighter and putting it on the center of my bridge and then buffing it in with my powder brush so that it's not super harsh. Next I'm taking the Charlotte Tilbury blush in First Love. This is the perfect blush for every single look. Now I am lining my lips with the Kylie Cosmetics lip liner in 20 and just creating sort of a heart-shaped cupid's bow. That's something new I'm trying out, and I'm gonna blend this lip liner in with a lip brush. Then I just apply a little bit of the lipstick in the center and on the top, and then I kind of buff it in with a Q-tip so that it takes off the excess lipstick and so it doesn't crack or feel super dry on my lips. Let me know in the comments if you would like a full video on how I do my liquid lipstick, how to get it to not feel super drying, and all that stuff. I don't always wear lashes, but when I have a little extra time, I will put them on because I just love how they make your whole look just go 2 levels higher. I love it. I always like to apply my brow wax last because you're putting all these different powders on your face and you don't want that to get in your brows and then to be stuck in the wax and stuff. So I just like to apply the wax and then press it down and brush it out with this spoolie so it gives a really natural look.